What's up, my angels? It's your girl Nicki. And I'm back with another video. Um, okay, there we go. So I wanted to do another video for you guys. So I decided to do a Q&A. And since I don't have a lot of participation on my channel, unfortunately, as of yet, I'm sure that's gonna change soon. Let me look this way. I'm sure that's going to change soon, but I decided to do a Q&A anyway and just answer some questions that people often ask me. So I picked 10 questions so we can keep it kind of short and simple, but give it a nice round number. So let's go ahead and start. Why don't you post more often? Well, the reason I don't post more often is because I am attempting to be an actual YouTuber, meaning I want to get my channel monetized, hence working towards my first 1,000 subscribers so that I can officially become monetized. And I'm learning that, well, I already was sure that you had to make sure you have good quality content. You don't want to just be posting just anything or boring videos that nobody wants to watch. You want to post stuff that people actually are going to want to watch and going to want to share, especially videos that are shareable videos that make people want to share it with their friends and family. I typically like to try to do videos that are more comical, more lighthearted, putting people in a lighthearted spirit. So I'd be working on coming up with good content for you guys. And that's kind of difficult when most of the time I'm posting by myself. I'm aware that a lot of people don't want to just hear me talking. So, I mean, that can get kind of boring sometimes, just listening to somebody just rambling all the time. So, I don't be wanting to post videos with me just rambling. So, a lot of times I really don't be having any really good content to post for you guys because I be by myself. I don't be having anybody around to really prank like that. You've seen that I've been posting a lot more prank videos than before because somebody is around now, but they're not around all the time. So as of like right now, I'm here by myself. I'm here by myself most of the day. So, I'd be trying to come up with some good content, but that's a little difficult sometimes. Next question. Your videos be too long. Why don't you make them shorter? So anybody who knows anything about YouTube and how it works, in order to get monetized, you have to be able to have ads on your videos. That's one of the ways to get monetized anyway. To have ads on your videos has to be long enough to be able to reasonably put ads in the video. And generally the idea is that your video has to be 10 minutes or longer. So the person who asked me this feels like they express that they feel like 10 minutes is too long, and from their words that nobody's gonna watch a 10-minute video. So yeah, I digress. Go watch other videos, other YouTubers who are actually making money off YouTube. Their videos are 10 minutes or longer. Any video that has ads on it are generally 10 minutes or longer. So that's why my videos are not going to be shorter than 10 minutes, because the goal is to get paid off of this and make this one of my sources of income to take care of me and my babies. Why are you living out of hotels? So if you guys watch, for those of you who watch my other videos and seen the whole process of me moving from where I was at to where I am now, I'm from Virginia. I am now in the mountains of Knoxville, Tennessee. I was in a hotel before because I had lost my job. I moved out of my mother's house due to just too many differences, and it was just an uncomfortable situation for everybody. So I moved out of my mother's house, and I was starting my journey with Lisa Nichols. That kind of fell through a little bit due to a lot of stuff that was just happening back to back to back. We all know what 2020 has done to a lot of people. So I lost my job and I was working with Lisa Nichols. And in order for me to work with Lisa Nichols and do the things that I felt like I needed to do, um, to the capacity that I needed to do it, I had to, move out and, take a leap of faith, and that's what I did. So part of me taking that leap of faith is I moved out into an extended stay. Um, I then ended up here in Tennessee. If you want to know how I ended up here, go back and watch my videos. But I ended up here in Tennessee. We were initially in an apartment. Some things happened. We ended up going to another hotel. That hotel was very infested, ridiculous. I can't take it. I can't deal. So we moved, and now we're here. The reason why we didn't get another apartment is because I have some previous evictions from a previous marriage. I have a previous eviction from a previous marriage that apartment complex is basically coming for me. So because they're coming for me, they're preventing me from being able to rent from somebody without a cosigner. And I don't have anybody to cosign for me. So this is what we have right now, and this is what we're making work. Eventually the goal is to buy a house anyway, because I really don't believe in renting a property from somebody, not for somebody that's in my mind state anyway. Somebody who thinks like myself doesn't need to be renting from somebody, because I'm a entrepreneurial mind state. I believe in having assets and not liabilities, and renting a property is a definite liability. So I rather own and be able to make money off of my properties than to be renting from somebody and paying somebody else's mortgage. I understand that I'm renting here, but like I said, that's just per the circumstances right now until I get ready to buy, and that's what it is. Not saying that I'm going to be here until I get ready to buy, because I really don't know exactly what's going to come up, and I will be moving and traveling again soon, but I am in a renter's position until I'm ready to buy. But the reason I don't have an apartment, as I said, is because I require a cosigner, and I don't have that. So, next question. Why don't you have a job, and how do you pay for your rooms? Okay, so back up until I think it was March or April, I did have employment. I worked for 7-Eleven, and due to the virus and the chaos and the craziness that was going on, and the fact that I have very bad respiratory issues, I had to make the decision to put my health first. And so I took the opportunity when my manager told everybody that if they needed to take off, then because of the virus, to let her know, and she would put other people on the schedule more. And there were a lot of people who were wanting to be on the schedule more, and I personally didn't want to risk and jeopardize my health. I definitely didn't want to die for that job that was paying me, that I had to struggle to get to $9 an hour for. I didn't want to risk my health for $9 an hour. And then my daughter had a seizure, and that scared the crap out of me. That scared the living crap out of me. And so with that happening right around that same time period, that's really told me that I needed to take off and focus on my baby. And so that's what I did. And in the process of me doing that, I started out staying in touch with my manager and letting her know what was going on, keeping her updated, but she wasn't responding back or letting me know that she was getting my messages or giving any type of response. So I just stopped and put my focus directly on my kids. And so they ended up taking me off of the schedule, meaning taking me out of their system, I guess. So essentially, I got fired. Next question before this video cuts off, because I just got a notification. I don't know if it's going to cut off. We're at question number 5. I hope I can make it through. If not, I'll do a part 2. How do you afford to travel so much? Well, I'm a travel agent. I just got recertified as a travel agent. I was a travel agent from years ago. I just kind of stopped promoting it and kind of let my certification lapse due to circumstances that I was in. I had to put my priorities in order. Although, of course, business is a priority, income coming is a priority, but at the time it was more of a liability than an asset, because I was paying the monthly fees and I wasn't getting the support in the business that I needed for it to be an asset. So at the time and under my circumstances, I had to get myself stabilized enough to be able to focus on business and do what I needed to do in order to make it successful. But anyway, to answer your question, I can afford my rooms and my traveling so much because of the fact that I'm just a hustler. It's just in my DNA. This is what I do. I get out and find some type of way to grind. I do hair. I know my hair isn't always done. I'm working on it now, but I do hair. I'm an artist. I sell my artwork. I'm a travel agent. What else? I make my masks. I take my art and I spread that into different revenues of income. If it comes down to it, I will go on when it's really hot outside. I will go and buy water and put it in the freezer and go out to the bus stops and sell it. Frozen water at a bus stop on a hot summer day sells like crack. I'm just saying. If I had a vehicle where I could go and fill my car up with frozen water, I guarantee you I would sell every last one of those bottles of water for $1 a piece with my car full. I would be banking on water. That's just me. So that's how I support myself and support what I love to do, and I love to travel. So if I want to go somewhere, I'm gonna go. So anyway, it's a little bit more difficult here because I'm still learning the area and I feel very unfamiliar here. But that's gonna change like soon, cause period, poo. I can't let it stop. But anyway, next question. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here and I'm gonna do a part 2. So check back for the next video. Thanks for watching. Everybody stay up, stay love, and most definitely stay safe. Peace.